Here we are, the Kenyan River Guidebook, Episode 2. This time we're in Western Kenya, exploring two amazing multi-day sections, the Nzoia River and the Yala River. We've reached our first river of the trip, the Nzoia River, just down here below me. It's quite low water. The rains have only just started in Kenya, but we're hoping that more rain comes as we're out here, so make sure you stay tuned. The section of the Nzoia is 53 kilometers long, so you can do it as a multi-day. First day, we did 24 kilometers from just below Moy's Bridge. We picked up Sadat from Eldoret last night. He's just on the roof of the car, unloading the kayaks. Yeah, here we go. Woo! The next day we did 26 kilometers from the bridge we took out the day before all the way down to Webuya Falls. This is a great section. It's got some real nice grade 4 drops, a couple of class 5 drops. The Nzoia is fairly populated. Every bridge we put on it, we had a crowd of people watching us.
This is how much people are following us, like hundreds of people are running on the riverside following us. Because I think they have never seen something like this before on the water.
One of the coolest rapids on this section was this awesome double drop, and just next to it on river left there was this spectacular waterfall as well. We even returned when it was high water. The good thing is we drove straight to the double drop and yeah, just played around on it. Good fun, park and play, and yeah, run the waterfall a couple of times. When we got to Webuya Falls, unfortunately the water was too low to run it. Bit of a shame, but just to the left of it we did find this real fun technical rapid. So yeah, had some fun there.
With big rain, the Land Rover is here. Here's a bridge where we're fishing our trip. Such a nice way to end the day. That means we're gonna have more water tomorrow. bigger rapid, more action. Yay, let's see tomorrow.
With the rains having arrived, we headed back to Webuya Falls, and it was good to go. Amazingly, there's this great little section with a couple of rapids downstream as well. Get ready to feel like a film star when you kayak in Kenya.
Woo! It's another beautiful day today, sitting on the top AD of Webuya Falls. It's a double drop, about 7-10 meters in between each. And I think this is the first time I'm gonna have a double drop in my life of kayaking. Super nervous, but also super excited to have this. And I'm just gonna go down and see how it goes.
While traveling around, we camped in some fantastic places. Make sure you check out my vlog, How to Camp Around Kenya, to find out more info if you want to spend your time camping. It's easy and it's cheap. From the Nzoia, we headed south down towards the Yala River. The good kayaking parts of the Yala run for 55 kilometers, so another great multi-day. The Yala runs through two forests, the South Nandi Forest and the Kakamega Rainforest. Unbelievably beautiful and so nice to get away from people and just be completely in the middle of nowhere. We started up at the bridge close to Kapsabet and put on to a 30-kilometer stretch that runs right into the middle of the South Nandi Forest.
Yeah, this is a very new river. No one has been down there where you see. We're just gonna try it for the first time. And actually I can say that for the first time, I feel a little bit nervous. But just because I think we just don't know where we're going, and it goes right in the jungle. So we don't know we're gonna find either some big waterfall or some wildlife or snakes, anything.
Just after we put on, we ran into a whole bunch of tribes people on the bank. Pretty amazing to see them in all their gear. Unfortunately, this section was very low water. It is an amazing section, very continuous in parts, but do watch out for trees. There were a lot of logs across the river, especially if you come down in higher flows. In higher flows, it would be fantastic. Due to the low water, we took out 16 kilometers down, but further down, there's a lot of gradient drop and looks like some real cool rapids. Our next section was just 2.5 kilometers of very steep creaking looking river. I would recommend not going in here in the high water, but definitely in the low. There were some great fun slides and drops, all very technical.
Different small rivers like this one. I'm just about to drop in. It's really tiny. And with a very narrow slide-ish drop or waterfall. It's very, very small, but yeah, I'm decided to give it a go and see how it goes.
We waited a few days for the water to come up. Then we decided to do the Kakamega Rainforest section. So 22 kilometers. We're going into Kakamega Rainforest. So proper expedition time. Deep in a tropical rainforest. So let's see, hopefully it's all good, hopefully no hippos, and of course the normal crowd. It started off with super steep class 4 boulder garden, very continuous, and then as you got into the forest it calmed down a bit and became pool drop. It was unbelievably beautiful in the forest, thick jungle on the sides, amazing huge trees, plenty of monkeys swinging from the trees, and all this made it extremely hard to scout. Luckily, most of the rapids you can boat scout from, but everything goes. Just again, watch out for wood. The last section we did, we headed down to the very lower Yala, from Yala town down. This was a really fun section of river, big volume, even in the low water it was still big volume, huge wave trains, and it was very continuous. It was just a short section, but we managed to find some really fun class 4 drops. So unfortunately on our trip around Western Kenya, we were just a little before the rains. We found so many waterfalls that were good to go, just didn't quite have enough water. So we ended up paddling just 2 of the bigger rivers in Western Kenya. But if you are here during the rainy season, there are so many rivers to paddle. Check out all these red little lines on the maps, all amazing multi-day with a lot of gradient. So if you enjoyed this video guide on 2 of Kenya's best rivers, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Mufasa Mike, and check out my other videos on other cool rivers around Kenya and Uganda.